guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to Let's Talk Ships. Today we take a closer look at least 3 ships they have in mind. I'm talking about the build of your Captain's Perk, and we are taking a closer look to Bismarck, North Carolina and Moskva. And there are some very interesting build there I tested out, because this is the test server, and let's go for the closer look what's the biggest change and how you should this is just advice how you should level up and what Captain's Perk do you choose, because from tier 8 to tier 10 all the German battleship, most of you guys goes for secondary build. So now there are few things that I would like to mention. There is kind of obvious, and I've been watching even other big YouTuber there. It's kind of basically said for level 1, one of the strongest level 1 in the whole game, I'm talking about level 1 captain, is this one. Direction Center for Catapult Aircraft. Basically it's you receive one more catapult aircraft, which they are doing one circle in each direction, which basically you have 360 degrees more views, so you can spot the destroyer, and absolutely a huge buff to all battleships if you want to spot the sneaky torpedoes in the water. This is absolutely a must, basically, if you want to not get torped all the time, because there's a huge chance that you might see the torps before they hit you, and it's kind of a need you as a battleship to have this. This is only one single point, and it's, in my opinion, as a battleship, this is the best one of the level 1. Of course, there's are some basically not as strong as this one. This is my first advice. Now, at level 2, there are some could be interesting, but it's still one of the best level 2 in my opinion. Expert Marksman, you have a little bit faster turret traverse. And because this is a 19-point captain, this is what I will choose. I'll come to this one later. But this is the second pick. This third pick, folks, this is a huge buff. Alright, not now. This is a huge buff, folks. Fire preventers, which means that this perk has been buffed a lot. Why I'm saying that? It's because now it's minus 7% risk on fire, and maximum number of fire source on the ship it's reduced to 3. Basically means that with this perk your percentage to put your ship on fire are much lower in what it's right now. This is actually a huge buff if you want, especially for the Bismarck and tier 9 and tier 10 German, because they are a brawler. They will put them on fire, and basically if you brawl versus another German battleship, this is between life and death. That's my opinion. If you want to go for a secondary build, this is what I give a suggestion to choose. Now, if you want to have a huge impact, there are a lot of options. This also could be an option, absolutely, but and actually even this one. So there's a lot of picking, but I will come to those later. But the first after the level 3, I will actually of course go for level 4, and that it's manual fire control secondary, you know, minus 60% to maximum dispersion of the shell, and for tier 7 to tier 10 it's a must for secondary build, and it's same thing with must with advanced fire training. But then, folks, you will still have like 5 more points. You could go stealth build if you want, if you pick those 2, because those 2 are kind of must-have. You could go for stealth build, but there are some other to choose from. So what I personally choose, you can get Auger. I'll choose for superintendent for one more extra heal, one more extra hydro, and one more catapult fighter, which it's just incredible good. I think this is this one and this one. 10% of reload time, damage control party. It's more useful you as a brawler versus the concealment. So I would not take concealment or not even radio position, because those two are good just in some cases, but in most cases you will benefit definitely more of this perk and this perk. So altogether, folks, 19 points that I chose from. Please let me know if this is a viable action. I do believe that it's a very good professional pick for the commander's perk, this build. I do believe that. And folks, now I will actually go to the US, come on, North Carolina. At North Carolina, I don't quite know exactly what to do, but remember, North Carolina, with this concealment perk, she has the stealthier tier 8 battleship in the game. So maybe this is the reason I went through. But now, folks, let's start. This is the build that I chose. I don't know if it's a very the best judgment of the North Car, but I'll okay, this one is damn good. It's one of the best level 1 to pick. Expert marksman, and then I went for extra heal and basic survivor training, minus 15%, but this is costly as hell. Even though this is a good perk, remember this is a level 3, it used to be level 1. So they nerfed this crap out of this perk. Instead of this, yes, you could go violent, vigilance. Yes, you can do that. And manual fire control for AA. Folks, may I ask you something? Do you really think that North Carolina will benefit, and same thing with Iowa and Montana, do you really think that she benefit of manual fire control for AA? I tested out versus another carrier, because there are a lot of carriers now in this test server. Man, you will shoot planes like there's no tomorrow. This really works. Instead of concealment, yes, you can get advanced fire training, and your AA is even better. So those together might actually work even better than concealment. But the reason I put in concealment, it's I want to come close to cruiser level concealment. I'm talking about around what, 11 kilometers with the concealment. This is my concealment in this build, 11.8. I want to surprise them cruisers, and when they are within 11.8, it's kind of surprise. I have at least 6 guns of 406 millimeters pointed on view. So yeah, of course you can argue that actually in long run advanced fire training will be even better for your AA protection. And I still have one more point to spend. One other options, you see I have one more point, it's to not reach this one, but instead of that you could have high alert for minus 10 reload of the damage control control party consumable. Yeah, definitely this one instead of this. So once you have 19 points, that's what I'm trying to say. So please let me know what do you think about this build, this North Carolina build? I really tried this perk, and believe me folks, it really works. You will shoot down plane like there's no tomorrow. I'm not saying you're gonna shoot all the planes for tier 10 and tier 9 carriers, but for tier 8 and tier 7, man, you gonna shoot them down every single you know, one of them, as long as you manual pick them up, because what it really happen, it's give you plus 100% chance of those huge big guns more than 85 millimeters. But folks, let's go to the third ship that I would like to mention. Jingles, Mighty Jingles, he said when he played Rune first time, where have you been in all my life? He said about Rune that she's amazing cruiser and she's enjoying her like crazy. Well, I would like to borrow the Mighty Jingles word and say, Moskva, where have you been all my life? I was searching for you and I finally found you. This, folks, it's my personal #1 cruiser to go for. Yes, she's big as almost as Yamato. When you are showing your broadside to any battleship, you'll get punished hard, and I mean really, really hard. If Yamato is shooting you, you can actually one-shot delete it. Yes, but what's so special about this cruiser that I enjoy, she has armor. She's the first cruiser, Russian cruiser, that has bow-on armor. I'm not gonna say that Yamato will still penetrate you from even bow-on, but the rest of let's say US or all other battleship, they'll kind of have hard if you are completely broadside. But what this is the reason why I like her so much. Let's go for the modules. And I'm saying the upgrades. This is my pick. I pick up the main armor modification and aiming system modification 1. It's very important. But then folks, here's the most ridiculous. I chose gunfire control system modification 2 to have plus 16% more firing range, and of course concealment, and you really need those 20% rudder shift time. But folks, the reason what I'm saying is this AP and HE shields has close to 985 meters a second, and the range is 22.6 kilometers. I'll tell you a secret with this cruiser, folks. If you have battleship, this ship is the only ship in this game will hit you 50% every single salvo to you as a battleship and hit you around 20 kilometers. Yes, folks, you might not be thinking, Zera, what are you talking, crap? No. I will send you not 1, 3 single gameplay there I hit enemy battleships around 19 to 20 kilometers and put them on fire. In my opinion, this is my personal opinion, those guns are the most accurate guns in the game. It's not hard to lead, I'm talking about versus, of course, other battleships, that you put those baby to work and you gonna hit your target. Yes, folks, between 19 and 22 kilometers. I think I have one salvo, I hit a battleship 21 kilometers away. Those guns are not a joke, and you kind of need to play, not brawling, you know, close quarter. Sometimes you have to do that, but remember, you have the range, but now you don't have the reload, because now reload time, it's not something impressive. It's 10.4, which is okay, better than Zhao and better than others, but not something amazing. I do believe here's the deal: Rune with reload perk. I'm talking about module. Rune reload of 8.5 seconds, so 10.4. It's not amazing, but it's still okay. But what I'm thinking, this is kind of a beast of a cruiser. It doesn't matter if you're using AP or HE, they will hurt. It doesn't matter what kind of ammo you use it versus a battleship. Those shells from Moskva are heavy, which makes they. I'm not saying that you only have 9. Zhao has 12. Hindenburg has 12. So of course they have pump more salvo each and every reload. But the thing is that if you're playing with Zhao, even though Zhao, I don't think she has bad accuracy, you're not gonna hit a battleship versus close to 20 kilometers. There's only one cruiser will hit you. Maybe I'm not saying 100%, but let's say 50% of time they will hit you around 20 kilometers. There's nowhere to run if Moskva will target you. You will be targeted and you will be damaged. And of course the downside, this is the, you know, maybe the, she's big, she's very easy to hit. If someone wants to hit the Moskva, he has no problem because there's a lot of stuff, and so big it's easy to citadel and stuff like, which doesn't have any armor, especially from side. But if you know how to play Moskva like more like this, in my opinion, is the most dangerous cruiser you can face, because what's her speed? And the speed, it's 34.5, not that fast to be honest with you. And this is the all other cruisers, I'm talking about Hindenburg and Zhao, actually have a little bit more speed, but still good enough. But the problem with you as a battleship, you have kind of hard to sail away from Moskva. Moskva will actually, this is my personal opinion, man, she is so easy to shoot and target your enemy close to 19-20 kilometers. I never thought that it's even possible. I mean, if you're playing with the Minotaur, I know they are completely two different, because this is the stealthiest 8.9 concealment versus Moskva. No, but the thing is that if you come very close, let's say within 8 or 9 kilometers, you as a battleship do something wrong, as long as she's in the smoke, she will punish you hard. But if let's say, this is kind of weird, but I'm telling you, let's say if you are not 15.8, but let's say if you're 14 kilometers away from Minotaur, and you are in Iowa or even Montana, you don't have any problem to dodge all those shells. Only you have to zigzag, you know, you're just selling zigzag, and those guns will have hard to hit you around 14. Basically, she needs to come within 10, max 11 kilometers to be able to hit you, because the shell arcs are so great, like from moon and back, that it's kind of hard to adjust the aim so you can hit a battleship. If you're a cruiser, it's even more ridiculous hard, because the cruiser can have faster, they move faster, and for the cruiser it's even easier to dodge the shell from Minotaur. From Moskva, good luck. And same thing because about the radar and AA. But I think this is my personal opinion. She's good all around. Okay, she has downside. She does, but not AA, and not. I'm talking about the tools she have. Yeah, let's. You know what? This is what I chose. Maybe there are some other perk. Oh, there's one important thing I would like to mention about this Delmusha Expert. It has been heavily nerfed. It's only 2% right now, so this perk, it's not that good viable actions. And for Moskva, I do believe that because you have a radar, you cannot have radar and a spotter plane. So this is the reason I chose what I do. And then I went for basic fire training and superintend. You need extra heal. You have a very good HP pool, and demo expert and vigilant, and the concealment. Yeah, you kind of need the concealment because she is so huge and it's easy to spot Moskva. Please let me know what do you think about Moskva, this build. Is it any good, or what would you change? Yeah, when I played with this modules and with this build, it really damn worked. I was so surprised that everything worked, and I was very pleased to play Moskva in the test server. Yeah, thanks guys for watching. Please subscribe to my channel or leave a comment below. Thank you. I wish you from my bottom of my heart Happy New Year and welcome 2017. So this is the replay guys. Nothing special. We are taking a closer look of this build that I just mentioned in the port, and it's me playing, and of course more or less all the enemy ships are tier 10, just Kagero and shorts are tier 8 and 7. But over here in this domination mode, how I played this ship, it's kind of a car, and at the beginning I did not know. Like to just mention that this build is incredible long range. So my main battery fire ranges are 22.6 kilometers, and you might ask yourself, man, 22.6, if you're, let's say, a battleship, even though you have a good accurate guns, the chance that you will hit anything above more than 20 kilometers there is, but the chance is actually a little bit little, because the dispersion, and many of you guys don't know, but I actually test this ship like crazy, and I know exactly what I'm talking about. The dispersion of those guns, those are not regular guns, those are Stalinium rail guns, which basically means that, folks, you will hit target between 15 and 20 kilometers. Not something special with HE. I'll lose a lot of H because this monitor has heavily angled, and the thing is, AP really works. Yeah, I should probably use AP right here. I do have some mistake in this game. I'm not saying that I play perfectly. I'm talking about the ammo choice, but in the end I'll tell you exactly my personal opinion. This is the only cruiser you don't have wrong and bad ammo, even though that you don't do as much damage, 4 hits and almost 4,000 damage. Even here's the deal, folks. Even if you're going with HE, you're still gonna do pretty massive damage, and I'm talking about close to 11 to 1800 HE shells when they hit a target, which, because you have your huge guns and they are heavy. Now probably I should go here for AP. This is my okay. I changed to AP. You see, folks, Minotaur are charging me. He will actually punish me because I'm broadside to this Minotaur. Unfortunately, I do receive here some damage. I was not paying attention to this Minotaur who actually hurt me. misplayed here. Only 2 ricochet, I do believe. I should punish this point much better. I don't know why I didn't. You see? Not a whole lot. The biggest damage I did not do. He was... You see, here's the deal, folks. Des Moines has actually armor. If he's that angled, you're never gonna penetrate or do massive damage. Most of your shells will bounce. Because look how... But when I change it to HP, that's another story. 4 shells, put this dude on fire, and hit him pretty hard. Now he's so low HP, yeah, I would probably finish him with a salvo, but I was a little bit not that perfectly played. Okay, here's what I'm talking about. This Montana, it's what, almost 21 kilometers away. And dispersion are not great, only 1 rear guns, because I'm so awkward. Yeah, hit. Yeah, I did hit at 21 kilometers away. This salvo should do good. No, he's kind of interesting. He's very far, 22 kilometers. It's basically of my max range. Too bad I don't have this opportunity to have one more. And yeah, very good push from the left side. We capped A, B no one capped, and curve first, big guns, Amagi. I should probably have AP. But the problem with AP at 20 kilometers away, I don't know how much damage or penetration value it's right near 20 kilometers. So I change back to HE for this curve first. I do have Demo Expert. Oh man, that was kind of bad. This curve first is hiding. I don't know what this dude is doing. This actually could be dangerous, because if he's targeting me right now, I might get wrecked actually, because I'm showing him broadside like crazy, and he's actually fired at me, folks. But what happened? I slowed down when I saw he's aiming at me. I slowed down. I throw his aim away. This thing will hit now. He's so huge target, I cannot miss. Man, not a whole lot damage, only 2200 damage, and he basically avoid all the torpedo wall. 2000, 3 hits. Yeah, every hit, no matter where it's go, it's 1023 damage. That's what I figure out. They do, yeah, 1023. It would be nice if I would put this dude on fire. Okay, now I saw that someone tried to nuke me, because those torps were for me actually. And must be a sneaky destroyer. Yes sir. How about giving him some radio love? Z52. Did not aim that good, that salvo, to be honest with you. I kind of it's hard if captain knows exactly where to avoid. And he's in the smoke right now, or not quite in the smoke, but Iowa, Khabarovsk is charging in. And I really need to help the Iowa and Khabarovsk. Okay, Z52, it's shooting at friendly Khabarovsk. changing to AP, folks. Now I do much better damage to this Montana. I don't need to do a lot of damage to, only need to hit the superstructure. So this dude is focused Iowa, and unfocused him. He has guns towards Iowa, and those shells looks good. Oh yeah, more than 6,000 damage. But folks, look at this salvo. Just look at this salvo, folks. What do you think? I citadel the crap out of him. Unfortunately, one more citadel. Over here I misplayed my adjust. I should adjust and change fast to HE here. And who's shooting at me is this Z52, I think. Yeah. And over here I need to change to HE. He has 6,700 left, HP left. Okay, I do have some help behind. Khabarovsk is still alive. Oh man, that was a bad 5 hits for 500 damage. What the hell? Yeah, but next one won't survive. He did very little damage to me, this Montana. To be honest with you, I'm not gonna say too much, but he played bad. Really, really bad. But what can he do? I mean, he could not sail away. I will cherish him to the end of the map. And I would actually, believe me or not, I know it sounds like a little bit cocky, but I will kill him. I have too much HP. This is also some reason. Okay, you're big, you're easy to shoot from side. But, folks, when you're bow on, you're kind of a strong, you know what I mean? And you have so much HP, there's no cruiser in the game with this ridiculous 65,400 HP. You're almost battleship level of HP. So yeah, basically it's not hard, it's not easy to bow on to kill Moskva. And something else, you have 10.4 kilometer range. I'm talking about reload time. Reload time, it's awesome. So yeah, not something particular special. What it was special was 2 citadel on this battleship. And this is the reminder: if you playing US battleship, don't try to show your broadside to a Moskva, because that's a paddling. Now folks, there's only 2 destroyers left, and this game it's about to end pretty good. Really good play by Khabarovsk. Low HP Khabarovsk, only 1000 HP left, and he's going for cap. And I know, I have a feeling that must be a destroyer close by, because if he's not going for defend bid, then yeah, I have this just ridiculous feeling that he's going for C. And a little bit problem, because this Khabarovsk will actually might die, and he died actually. Yeah, but the problem, I am here. I am the mother of all destroyer killers. Why? I have radar. I'll pop the radar right now, and 8,600 HP left, right? Yeah, that's the end, folks. We nuked this dude. Not something special, only 126,300 damage, 151 hits, 2 incapacitation, 1 kill, 5 fires, 2 citadel, and all those 2 citadel was actually on battleship. So battleship captain, don't ever show your broadside to an enemy Moskva. Why? She can citadel the crap out of you. Yep, that's the only cruiser that we can, not with, especially if you're a US battleship. Don't do that. you'll pay by showing your broadside to this cruiser and defend the point. Okay. Or I was not on the first one. Well, Kerfers did an amazing job with 4 kills. I did only 1, but I was pretty close to second place. Details. I fired a lot of HE. Fires, folks, 32,000. AP 63 for 45,000. So basically means that, you see, here's the special of Moskva. I told you earlier, it does not matter what ammo type you're using. You, of course, you know, or someone's showing you tons of your broadside, use AP, you do massive damage. 63 shells for 45,000 fire, not bad. 90 shells for 45,000 plus fires, which means that those 90 hits did roughly what? Almost 80,000 damage. 80,000 damage for 90 hits. So credits wise, folks, this is what I have. Not something special, but don't forget that this is an expensive ship to run. Thanks guys for watching. I wish you have a great new year, and good luck in the new oncoming year, and catch you in the next time. Bye. Yeah.